Whoa! That's what you sounded like.
Wow.
That's 2 Disturbed references.
I know. Back to back.
Cheek to cheek.
Whoa.
Who?
Who let the dogs out? Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another installment of The Wicked Gnome Show. I am your host, Dylan Sweeney, and here I have next to me my esteemed co-host.
Kenny.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going?
You know what, Dylan? I can't wait for all of you viewers to watch the episode that comes out on Thursday.
Oh my god. I actually did throw up in my mouth a little bit.
That one's a doozy. So coming out on Thursday is a episode about Pilk, Pepsi milk. It's nasty. So have fun with that one.
Blame Lindsay Lohan. Get her on the phone and tell her to stop her shit.
Hey, Lindsay, that was a bad idea.
I'm going to get Herbie, and he's going to get fully loaded up on Pilk.
I'm gonna blow out his engine. So yeah. So without spoiling too much, spoiled. I can't. Oh god.
Spoiled, yeah.
Go check that out.
Curdled.
It was a real hurdle to curdle. Yeah. So that's coming up. We've got our awesome, very wicked Christmas coming out December 21st. So get ready for that. Bop, 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 bop. And just full disclosure, we are just on one today, right? It is one of those ones where we're just like, what is going on?
Today's been a roller coaster.
Highs and lows.
We had some really high highs, some very, very, very low lows.
Some middles, you know? I had some mids. It's just like, So that's what today's all about. So, Dylan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right today. This week has been a roller coaster itself.
It has been. We've had some real high highs.
And
we've had some real low lows. And then we had some mids.
Yeah.
You know? Like yesterday was kind of like,
'tis the season, as we've been saying.
'tis the season.
I never really subscribed to the seasonal depression, but man, I don't know if it's my old age, but man, I feel like the darkness is really.
It takes you every year.
Yeah.
It takes me pretty hard every year.
It didn't take me that bad I don't know what it was. I feel like I was in a good place last year, but I'm telling you,
year before that, I remember the year before that was bad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, are you alive? Like, are you good, man?
Yeah, sure.
That was seasonal depression is a real thing. So please check on your friends.
Yes. If they're like, hey, I'm not doing all right, pester them, annoy them, just check in on them and whatnot.
Because you know what helps making somebody feel better? Pestering them.
Well, I don't mean like annoy them, but I mean like kill them with kindness.
I don't want to annoy another. Teach them Mrs. Vaughn.
I want to annoy you.
But that's the thing is, if you know you have a friend that's struggling, reaching out to them in any way, shape, or form feels good. It's just like hey, I notice you.
A text a day
keeps the sadness away.
It does. Copyright strike me down. Oh look, I got a message. it went on my watch, and it says "Hi" from Kenny Harris.
Got him.
I didn't expect that at all.
Seriously though, your friends,
Yeah.
check in on them. And I think, you know what? Listen, we just got to dive into this episode, and we got to see. Sometimes you got to jump in. Sometimes you just got to venture out into waters that are unknown, and you got to just dive head first.
Van Halen once
Into the
said,
sea.
"You might as well jump."
Might as well leave a message. That's a great little bit. Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right.
Really? Do you need me to send you a text message or anything?
No, I take care of my mental health.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know what, Wheelie? I'm just glad to have you around. It's just hard to be lonely with you. Just kind of being there. Yeah. Drum set, Larry. Are you doing okay? We're working on it.
Yeah. Don't tell him.
Just don't look at him. Honestly, he's over there. So just.
He's kind of like Eeyore, like all the other
Yeah.
Pooh and friends. They're all like kind of doing all right, whatever. And then we got Eeyore over there. Who's like, he's got. His
But that's the
own-
thing. Sometimes you got mopey friends, and it's okay.
Yeah.
That's just everybody is a little bit different. It's fine.
Everyone's got a different chemical makeup.
I don't like to wear makeup.
No, chemical makeup.
Not a big fan of chemicals either.
We're drinking soda right now.
No. Whatever chemical concoction
Is
Pilk
Pilk.
was, we gotta not spoil that too hard. It's gonna be hard.
Pun intended.
Yes. Gerald, are you ready for the Wicked Gnome Show?
I did have a
I'm
thought
ready
right now.
for the Wicked Gnome Show.
So I wonder how people are going to react to your little finger dance with the shoes. But I am wondering now, what if we somehow got those shoes on Gerald?
You gotta do your own thing, and I'll keep working. We'll just try to make it happen. Because as we've established last episode, we're just unhinged.
We are just unhinged.
And I'm always like, man, this one was unhinged. It's like, well, they're
we say
just
that
all
every
unhinged.
episode. Yeah.
Oh, this is a cinch. Which one should be on the right? Which one should be on the left?
Are they? Does it just?
Well, I feel like they're both kind of equally neither.
Oh, wait,
They're like two.
They're
If you look
both
at the
like right-
bottom,
Oh,
they're two left
they're
shoes.
two left feet.
Is that a good band name?
Two left feet. Two, the number two. Okay, left, and then feet. FT. Period. Two left feet. Two left.
Yes.
FT. Period. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I'll figure that out in editing. Because right now I'm not grasping it, but I'll replay that.
Two left. FT. Period.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I was confused because the FT left is spelled with FT at the end of it, so I was thinking,
Yeah. Two
So-
FT.
Well, two LFT, FT
LFT.
period.
Two LFT period.
No,
I
two-
meant two.
no,
left
that's what I'm saying.
Space.
I think,
FT, capital FT.
but what if we did two LFT, FT period?
Yeah, that's what I. That's
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was my
Okay.
original
Okay.
thought. Yeah.
Okay. Instead of LEFT, LFT.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's cool.
Two LFT, FT period.
Yeah.
So, and it's all one word, and they do fucking pop punk Midwest emo shit.
Matchbox 20.
Yeah.
I don't.
Dude, that's a good band name. Yeah, there's no way these will go on.
Okay. What about his hands? No.
No. We never did secure his the hands to his hands though. We gotta do
No.
that too. Oh man.
Man, the Wicked Gnome is just eldritch today.
Yeah, we have fallen into a pit of despair.
And Lovecraftian horror.
And yeah, you know what? I think the only way to get out of it is to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel!
Games. Have you been playing any games lately? Because I'll tell you one I've been playing after you tell me the one you've been playing. And then I'll tell you what I've been playing. If you've been playing any.
I've been playing games.
You've been playing some?
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell me what those are.
I've been playing Pokemon, the new Pokemon game. Pokemon.
Which one?
I got Pokemon Scarlet. I didn't, so...
Is Scarlet the sexiest word?
No, orgasm might be.
I guess it's just playing all that Clue as a kid and just,
Miss Scarlet.
Yeah. Just imagine her and Colonel Mustard sneaking away
Getting
together.
it on. Yeah. In the ballroom.
with the candlestick?
With the lead pipe.
Oh, okay. So you've been playing Pokemon. Tell me about that.
Pokemon, yeah. So I got Scarlet because the Scarlet and Violet, it's based around like the legendary Pokemon that you ride around on, right? And the Violet one is literally just a motorcycle. Like it's futuristic, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That was too uncanny valley for me. I'm like, call me a purist, but I like my Pokemon to be
straightforward.
Yeah. So I was like, no motorcycle Pokemon for me. So yeah. So I got the one that you ride around, and it's like. So I did that, and I've been loving it. I'm just a Pokemon guy through and through. I love to play it. So
I have a lot of friends that are really good, really big Pokemoners, Pokemanners.
So I've been doing that, playing some Overwatch when I can, playing some Fortnite when I can, playing some FIFA when I can, playing some God of War Ragnarok when I can. I got so many things to do. I'm really looking forward to Christmas break so I can fucking sink my teeth into so many games.
Yeah.
But
I think it's very important to take some time off. It should be a time of reflection and rest. And that's kind of what Christmas kind of resets that for us, and definitely Christmas break.
The new year,
Exactly, yeah. It's just kind of like, just this little pad of time. So we jumped back into Stardew Valley. We had a little farm set up, and we've got our farm. It's called Beef Cheeks Farm because I love my wife so much. She always tolerates my dumb bullshit, so... And she helps contribute, so thank you.
That was kind of a weird segue in there. You're like,
well,
hold on. You said it's called Beef Cheeks Farm because I love my wife so much.
Well, that for me to be like, hey, let's call this farm Beef Cheeks, and she's like, fuck yes.
Okay.
It's called Beef Cheeks Farm. You know what I mean?
To me, it sounded like you were calling her Beef Cheeks. That's what it sounded like.
No, she calls me Beef Cheeks.
Okay. That's fine too. Yes. Okay.
But in general, if you're being goofy with somebody and they're like matching your goofy level, you just have to find somebody that matches your weird,
Yeah, exactly.
And my wife does, so I'm really happy that we have names like, Beef Cheeks Farm. So
I'm totally on that train as well because my fiance and I'm the keynote speaker address at the Silly Goose Convention, and she is the closing speaker. Yeah. So.
She brings it home. You have to.
Exactly.
You got to have both.
Yeah, exactly. So, but go on.
You wake them up. She closes them down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She shuts the doors.
Yeah.
But
how your farm's doing good?
So
what season are you in?
Well, we got back into we were trying to do that whole thing where.
Oh, so you didn't start a new one?
Yeah. So. Okay. Let me fucking finish telling you. I'm about to tell you all this stuff. Okay.
Now you know what it feels like.
That was pretty good. It's funny because I was doing it to be funny, and so were you. And then we both equally got frustrated. So
what happened?
I'll do that sometimes if
I'll put the mic over here.
If I'm blowing my nose, sometimes I just blow it super loud. So I just see how long I can do that until Casey gets pissed off. So I'm like, wait, what were you saying? So yeah, there's a. And then we just keep doing that, and she's just like, it's so bad. It's so funny. So anyways, we decided, should we start a new farm? Because that's always the thing when you want to go back into Stardew. Do we just start a new farm? And we had just done so much in Beef Cheeks. We were just like barreling through everything. Like, no, let's just jump back in. And as soon as we did, it was like perfect. We remembered everything was going, and we hadn't gotten to the island yet. So we fucking just dove right in. So we're just having a blast. We're in fall right now, getting ready for winter. To pop off, and then we'll probably head to the island for the first time in this
nice
in this farm. So yeah, but it's just such a cozy fucking game, Stardew. It's just so good and relaxing and fun.
I love playing through it, and the first time you play through it, you gear up for those fucking strawberries, man. You get all your money up so you can plant those fucking strawberries, and then they're the money maker. They are what set you up right. Is those
Set
fucking
you up for
tasty, juicy strawberries?
Star fruits,
Yes.
but they're the path to it.
Yeah. You got to get the greenhouse. You got to get the
We always rush to
ancient
the
fruits.
community center. Get that
Yep.
community center done as fast as fucking possible.
Yep.
But God, it's such a game. It honestly is probably one of my top 10 favorite games of all time.
I would agree with you too. I think it's one of my favorite games of all time.
And it's one of those things where, like, the fact that you could play by yourself while pooping, next level. You know?
My monitor and console are in one room, and my toilet's in another room, so I don't have the luxury of doing that. But Pokemon, I can play while I'm pooping.
That's like on the playing on the Switch. Like
I did that. I did that this morning
That's awesome.
when I got off our work meeting
Yeah.
today, and I was like, I gotta go because I have to
Oh
poop.
yeah,
I went and I played Pokemon while I was pooping.
That's like, I don't know. Just every little kid's dream is like, man, I could.
I wish I could take this to the bathroom.
Yeah. Why not? I always wanted to have a TV just right in front of me, so that I'd never leave. It's my favorite room in the house. It's funny because it's my cat's, Sammy. It's his favorite room in the house too, and I kind of wondered about that, and I'm like, well, it's because I'm always in there. So he's like, oh, captive audience, yes. So it is funny. So yeah, so I've been playing Stardew.
Yeah.
So that's what game.
Do you have any games maybe on your Christmas list, your holiday gift list that you're looking forward to? Maybe.
Nah, I don't have anything that I'm like wanting to buy or whatever. I always kind of have a million things. I'm actually more excited to like maybe go through some, you know what I mean? But for me, it's like I have to be in a really good headspace to try a new game, to watch a new show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Sometimes if I've got a few minutes, hours to play, I gotta like know that I'm gonna love something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So most of what I do like around Christmas break is actually jump back to like some older games.
Mm-hmm.
So like Stardew, like Skyrim, doing the annual winter Skyrim playthrough, you know, is always just so relaxing and fun and nostalgic. I always pop out Civ 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I love playing some Civ 5 over the winter. Nobody bothers you. You play that game for a whole day and you're like, what happened? I don't
Yeah.
even know. So I'm more looking forward to, you know, jumping into some old classics.
If
What about you?
I recommend, to start out, I put on my Christmas list there's a new game out. It's Marvel Midnight Suns, and it's kind of like the XCOM games, where it's like turn based but it's with Marvel characters and
cool.
like whatnot. And so there's like some of the main.
Larry, now is not the time. You had your chance to speak up.
Anywho, that pill just went through my pants.
Oh, man, that scared the dilk out of me.
Anywho, so yeah, it's a like turn-based game like XCOM, and I put it on my Christmas list, and I just want like it seems like a relaxing game to play where I'm just like, all right, I don't have to worry about getting things done in like a time limit or anything. So I can just do that. But like the main characters are like Blades in it, like which is really cool because he's kind of like he's kind of a secondary character, but like Blade, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, So
I think
Some
everyone
other lesser
remembers the first time they saw Blade
yeah.
and how it changed their life. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that seems really cool.
Yeah, I know. Ghost Rider's in it as well, and he doesn't. Nobody really talks about him anymore.
It's true.
So, but yeah, what else I was gonna say was, while you have the free time, during winter break, if you do have the free time, if, you should pick up God of War. For PC. I recommended this before, but I'm recommending it again. And I'm recommending it again because you're going to have a kid and you're going to be a father, and the game is about fatherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you would really enjoy that.
So, like the first God of War, right? Or like the
God of
saying God of
War.
Ragnarok.
No, well, both of them,
Okay.
but play the first one first. 2017. God of War 2017.
2017. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's a bunch.
Yeah, those they relate, but you do not have to play the originals to know.
That always helps me.
Yes, you don't. And
I
I
do
never
that, but
did.
it's not a good
I never
sale.
played the originals, so it did not hinder my experience at all.
Wow.
And it's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, and
So,
we've talked about this. I'm
yeah.
I'm very into that. So you know what? I will. If I can afford it, gosh dang it, I will.
Yeah, just look on Steam. There might be a sale or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's
Awesome.
my recommendation.
Hell yeah, that was a good games discussion. We haven't talked about games in a while.
Yeah, I know.
I hope we hit some old ones, some new ones.
Drum set, Larry. Now that you fucking spoke up
Yeah.
out of turn.
What do you want?
If I give you the mic, will you speak up again? Yeah. See, I didn't think so.
Listen, we may need to have a talk about some HR discussions.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. All right.
Oh well.
Well,
spin
we
the
can always
wheel.
rely on this guy over here, Wheelie.
William Daniels.
Director's cut.
Now.
What was the thing we were talking? Oh, the
Wedlock?
Wedlock. Yeah.
So Wedlock.
All
Now, we need to establish, is it DC or is it Marvel?
I think it's Marvel because he knows Deadpool.
Okay, yeah, he has to be. So then it can't be Paul Rudd in a white dress. It has to be somebody else, right? Just sorry that them's the rules.
Yeah.
We got to find somebody else to play
Who's Paul Rudd
Deadpool's
adjacent?
brother. Yeah, exactly. What? No, I was like Carlos Pena, but like he's also an Ant-Man, so we kind of can't. And also, wait, Michael Pena, Carlos Pena, and
Michael
Julia
Pena.
Stiles, Kristen Stiles.
Michael
Those are
Pena.
the same people.
Michael Pena.
What's happening with that? Someone explain this to me. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're the only one getting punked in this.
That's what it feels like. It's like Shazam, Kazam all over. Shaq is Wedlock.
No.
Shaq is in everything though now. Have you noticed
That's
that?
true, yeah.
Man. Anyways, so Paul Rudd adjacent for sure.
Funny, good-looking guy.
Or Tim Robinson,
Yes, Tim Robinson.
who
Yes.
is a funny guy.
I love Tim Robinson. Tim Robinson as
Wedlock.
Yes.
He's Deadpool's brother, and so there would be a lot of like scenes with like Ryan Reynolds and Tim
Yeah.
Robinson. Or wait, here's a thought. He's not exactly Paul Rudd adjacent, but what if you actually got Rob McElhenney some movie star money
That's true.
next to
yeah.
a person who he already has chemistry with?
He can get ripped too. We've seen him get
We
ripped.
know he can.
Yeah.
That or Charlie Day.
No, I think Rob.
You think Rob McElhenney?
I
be-
love. See now,
Because I think he's got that like weird.
You mentioned Tim Robinson, and I'm stuck on that. But I do think Rob McElhenney is
Would be a better Wedlock.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think he's got the same kind of like, fuck you energy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like, so we have our Marvel movie, Wedlock,
Yeah.
and Wedlock is Deadpool's brother. Have we established that? I mean, that's what we said last time in passing. We obviously make it up, but is that what we want?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
well, here they're not really related brothers. Okay, here's the thing. So you know how Deadpool was created in that factory? Wedlock was also in a bed next door. He also had cancer too, but he didn't have testicle cancer like Deadpool did. He had dick cancer. So that's why they're so. Siri.
So he said dick cancer, and what she thought you said was dick answer. Dick, answer me. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't do it.
So yes, Rob McElhenney, Wedlock,
Okay.
had dick cancer. Deadpool had ball cancer.
And that's they bonded over that.
Yeah. And so those were the deleted scenes in Deadpool. We didn't see them interacting, but it's Rob McElhenney and they already have good rapport with each other.
Yep.
They own the soccer team together. So yeah, I think it's great.
I do
Now,
too.
what are his powers?
So yeah, we need his powers.
We need a villain.
We need powers, villain, setting. New York City.
I was thinking Chicago.
It's Rob McElhenney. It's
Philadelphia. Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
So it's Philadelphia.
It's Philadelphia. Yep.
His powers are he loves weddings so much.
He has a huge affinity for weddings. But yes, he has giant rings that he fights with, and they're like bladed rings, and he can like do backflips and shit, run off walls, and
Does he wear?
He wears white.
Yeah.
He wears like a veil over his head that covers his face. Yeah.
And he says a lot of wedding related puns.
Yeah. This was a match made in heaven. Yeah.
Do his rings do anything, or are they just really sharp rings?
I think they're just really sharp rings. They're just weapons, you know?
He just knows how to fight really well.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the thing, he's a wedding planner, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like the daredevil lawyer route, you know? Yeah, so he's a wedding planner, and he kicks ass and plans weddings.
And the villain is Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
And he's like, all right. You like to plan those weddings. All right.
Matthew McConaughey is a divorce lawyer.
Oh my God. Like the Lincoln lawyer.
Yeah. And he's like, all right. We're going to get you some wild turkey, and we're going to get you into a divorce this afternoon.
I think Matthew McConaughey doesn't have powers, but he's kind of like Kingpin.
Yeah,
right?
Kingpin,
he's a mob boss
Lex
guy.
Luthor even.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he pays people to do weird, shady shit to make people have divorces. Like he's like
he's making scandals happen. You know, like he's more of a Lex Luthor kind of guy. He's making up scandals. He's putting like notes underneath people's beds and saying, "Hey, this person's like diddling kids and whatnot," and
just
then they
to get
divorced.
Exactly.
Yes.
And who do they come to? The number one divorce attorney in Philadelphia, Matthew McConaughey, whose name is. It's got to be Lex Luthor or Kingpin related. What is Kingpin's name?
Wilson Fisk.
Okay, yeah. Wilson Fisk.
What's so funny about that?
That sounds like...
Fist.
I'm sorry, you're saying fist? No, Fisk. He fisked you? No, he fisted me. So something adjacent to Wilson Fisk, Lex Luthor. It's got to be something like Steve Domper. Dobbs and Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Tim Robinson. That's his name.
Tom Ribbons. Ribble?
Tom Robison.
I don't like it. I tried it for a little bit, you know. I was sitting there spinning. I'm like, nope, still not liking it. Nope. What about? So we got to get away from Tim. Tom. That doesn't sound strong. Max. Okay, Max something like Max Payne, obviously. You know what I mean? Like Max Divorce or something. He legally changed his last name to Divorce.
Max Separation.
Like Max Apart or something like Max.
Max Gap.
I kind of love that. Mr.
Man.
Gap, you know, and you don't.
Yeah, Mr. Gap.
Yeah. Maxwell Gap.
Maxwell Gap. Yeah.
Maxwell fucking Gap.
Maxwell Gap.
The number one divorce attorney in the Southern Philadelphia region. He's not like a big timer. You know, Wedlock isn't like Thanos and Wedlock are not in the same fucking category.
But I also picture that Matthew McConaughey, he's got like a little scar coming from his eye. Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
His wife abused him.
Yeah.
He was a victim of spousal abuse, and that's why he wants to separate
all
of the marriages.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
And so it's like you have that redeeming quality of like he's sad, but he's what he's trying to do is keep anyone from being married, and that's really sad.
And you know what? In the end, Wedlock just talks to him man to man and is like, "Hey man, you got hurt and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, but you'll recover from it."
Listen, I'm gonna set you up with a social worker. Here's his number. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna call together, and we're gonna set you up an appointment for therapy.
We're gonna get you therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Wedlock is in therapy already.
Yeah. Yes.
And so that would be like some Sopranos therapy scenes in the movie too.
I think. Wait, who did we say their person in the
Chair, Dolly Parton.
Did we say Dolly Parton?
We said Dolly Parton is Rob McElhenney.
Yeah.
So perfect. She's the assistant of the wedding planning company that Wedlock runs. She's like, "Oh hell,
She's
honey."
like the secretary.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
She's the secretary of the business and also his like,
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
like Alfred, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
God, this is perfect.
This is great.
Marvel, get us on the phone and we will tell you to avoid Pepsi right now.
Yeah. Everywhere, like every scene, there's a Coke product somewhere.
LA.
Yeah.
We're branching out.
Well, that's not in Philadelphia.
I know. That's where we're branching out. Dr. Pepper.
We'll just drink Pennsylvania Dutch birch beer.
That sounds like a weird sex thing.
No, you would like birch beer. You would like birch beer. I'm telling you, you would. It's close to Dr. Pepper.
Okay. I bought a guitar pedal recently. This is kind of an adjacent tangent, but
Okay.
I do have a single piece of root beer candy that has your name on it if you like it.
Do you love root beer?
As soon as we're done with this director's cut, I'll get you this root beer
Okay,
candy.
cool.
So it's birch beer, right?
Yeah.
Birch beer ads everywhere.
Yep.
Pennsylvania Dutch birch beer
Yep.
sponsors the movie Wedlock, where Dolly Parton is the person in the chair
Yep.
for Rob McElhenney
As Wedlock.
Wedlock, who is Deadpool's brother in arms
Yeah.
and suffering.
Yeah, if Deadpool were to have a kid, he would call Wedlock Uncle.
Yeah,
That's Uncle
exactly.
Wedlock.
Yeah. So what is Wedlock's actual name? Like, what is his, like, you know, it's like Deadpool is
Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
It needs to be alliteration. Peter Parker. You
Wade
know what I mean?
Wilson.
Yeah.
So Wedlock. What if it's something with Lock, like Larry Lock?
It could be Lock.
Well, but there's already like Lock and Key.
Lock Love Guard.
That's too British.
Yeah, it is too British.
It's got what's some Philadelphia? Dillon.
Yeah.
Patrick Patterson.
Peterson.
Patrick Patterson, basketball player for UK.
There we go. Yeah.
Patrick Peterson.
Patrick Peterson.
Is that too close? Patty Peterson.
Patty Peterson. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like it.
Irish, Philadelphia Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got Patty Peterson
Yeah.
is Wedlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is such a good movie.
Yeah.
Please, I just need funding. That's all. I just need $1 million and I will make these movies. Please. Someone give me money. Do you have any other thoughts about our awesome movie?
No, I don't.
God. Dolly.
Wait, I do have a thought. Tim Robinson needs to make a appearance somehow.
Yes. 100%.
Maybe he comes in. Maybe he's in the opening scene when they're planning a wedding together. Tim Robinson's getting married.
Yes, but he is totally like, I think you should leave Tim Robinson.
Oh,
it is
yeah,
just
yeah.
an I think you should leave skit.
Yes.
And then someone,
They're like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Stinky."
yeah, I want my wedding to be just poop everywhere. And then Dolly Parton comes in and she's like, I think you should leave. And then looks at the camera and winks.
Yeah.
And then everyone looks at the camera and winks. This is just an episode of I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
Tim Robinson, reach out to us. We will get Kat Dennings to fart on your show.
Tim Robinson is so cool. You sent me the video of him doing the kickflip and shit.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
so cool. I love him.
No,
so
he did
much.
the tray flip, which is way the fuck different than a kickflip.
Yes.
It's insane. That
I
is
only-
such a crazy
I
trick.
only said kickflip to help our dumb audience.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting you this root beer candy because you deserve it.
Thank you. Oh God, I thought you were going into a different room. I thought you were
Just
getting
gonna-
up and I was going to solo this for sure. Alrighty.
Root beer candy for you.
Oh my God, it's his dad's.
Yeah. Thank you, Sweetwater, for
This isn't going to
sending
get me
candy.
high, is it?
I hope not. Here, I'll hold it. See.
Okay, so it's a hard candy. I'm not supposed to chew. I almost broke a tooth.
Hey, spin the wheel.
All right. We're only get to do like 3 segments today.
I know.
That's fine. It is what
Sweet.
it is. It's our show. We make it how we want it.
Yeah, dude.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Music Rex.
On the last episode, you wrecked your new song, right?
Yep.
Was it released when we did it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I couldn't
So,
remember.
yeah, our single is out, Large Flying Mammal, Mindless Undead. Go check it out. And it might be on Lexington local radio, college radio, WFL, maybe, hopefully. That's awesome. And then our album is officially done. Look it out. Look, check it, Dylan. Check it. They can't see it, but you can. It's done. So it will be released December 16th. So that is a music recommendation. Keep your earballs on that bad boy. And then I also had a thought after this, Dylan, you got to actually show me your Spotify app because we kind of talked about it, but we didn't like look at it together.
Yeah.
So we got to do that. But my band, Large Flying Mammal, go check it out. Their album, our debut album, releasing on December 16th. And then I'm going to pull up some song racks while you get yours.
So I want to say for Spotify Wrapped, it's super shitty where they don't let you share it. If you try to share your playlist, it just opens up. So if I were to share my playlist with you, it opens up your playlist.
Well,
So
I mean, honestly, from like a coding perspective, that kind of like I kind of understand how they'd probably fuck.
I know,
that
but
up,
it's annoying.
Yeah, 100%.
It needs to be individual.
There's plenty of things wrong with Spotify. Don't get me started.
I went ahead and just made my Wrapped a new playlist. I went ahead and just copied all the songs onto a playlist so I can share it.
That's awesome.
So I did that. But I have one song for you, and then I want to highlight a certain person. So I'll go first, right?
Please.
We'll throw it back to you, and then come back to me. Okay. So the song is "Germaphobe" by Mim Jensen. And just I want to go. This is like their only song on Spotify right now. Mim Jensen.
That's kind of cool.
They have 16,000 monthly listeners, so very low.
Yeah,
pretty low. But I just want to highlight them and their song "Germaphobe." It's really good. I like it a lot, and check them out. So Kenny,
So I haven't been listening to a whole lot of music. My Spotify Wrapped was very interesting. I had a lot of the songs, a lot of Dreamo songs. I know I talked about that. But one song that stands out is "The Mollusk" by Ween. And so, like, I clearly have been listening to the soundtrack music, but the Mollusk is there. So that is just such a good fucking song, and I just need everyone to go listen to that right now.
See, Kenny, I had a thought for you specifically. Now, doing what I did would be good for you, like making a separate playlist with all of your quote-unquote real songs without the, like, orchestras and, the songs that you do
But those songs do slap.
I know, but
yeah.
I
get you.
Mean?
Basically take that out and kind of pull it aside, like, whatever. Yeah, I totally get that. But yeah, so one that I listened to recently, I had one of those like things you might have missed in 2022 because like a lot of people that listen to the same shit listen to this song too. And I got this really cool Pop Evil song. I don't know if you've heard much of Pop Evil. Yeah, they're kind of like
The Monster You Made. I love that song. Yes,
so
they're really
honestly, I actually really dig Pop Evil, and I kind of like. They have that like heavier vibe, but more mainstream. And that's kind of like the music that we make. So I was like, oh my God, yeah, I just kind of forgot Pop Evil existed. But their song "Eye of the Storm" was one that I've been listening to a lot recently.
Okay. So back to me. I want to highlight this person, and I actually know this person. And their name on Spotify is Egg Lemonade.
That's cool. That's cool.
I went to high school with this person, and she makes music, and I really enjoy it.
Oh, I'm gonna save it right now.
And I want to highlight her. More of like a Phoebe Bridgers and Maggie Rogers kind of vibe, like this, a little bit of a slower, softer side. And I really like her music. She probably doesn't even know that I'm talking about this right now. But I just want to highlight her and give her a spotlight. She's killing it. I see, like, sometimes I'll go on TikTok and people are talking about her music, and like that's really, or she's posted that people are talking about her on TikTok, and that's really cool. And I just want to congratulate her and highlight her and I want more people to listen to her.
Yeah.
Because talked about Mim Jensen having 16,000. She has 72. So just
Keep that up.
Yeah. Let's pump those numbers up.
Followed it.
Yep. So
yeah. Help the little people, because there's a lot of really good music that isn't these big crazy artists that make a bunch of money, and no one makes money making music, really. We make this because we love it.
Yeah, I know.
So go follow
Very
Egg
cool.
Lemonade. Go follow Large Flying Mammal. Help the little person.
Yep.
Mim Jensen. Go help Mim Jensen.
It's good to find new things, new artists, because you get a new perspective.
Yep.
You find something that you didn't know you would like, and I think that's really important. And like, I this is a little bit of a segue, Kenny, to like maybe a bigger topic. Also, that guy's awesome.
I was just talking about.
That's how I found about Mim Jensen.
Yes,
that guy. Yes,
the bun. Yeah, the
bun.
The bun 91.3. Right, I saw him on TikTok, and so
did you reach out to him?
I reached out to him about Large Flying Mammal. I was like, hey, check this out. It's not really his sound adjacent, but I did kind of like I messaged as Large Flying Mammal, was like, hey, check out our stuff. It'd be awesome. But I like.
Did he respond?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So that's okay, the bun.
No,
I get
fine.
it. You
That's
probably
fine.
get inundated with these messages.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I did say to my first message to him was, "Hey, I love your mission." So the bun 91.3.
Yeah.
It's just some dude out of Chicago, and he kind of does this like, "Hey, here's an artist spotlight who doesn't have a whole lot of follows. Give them a listen." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, just awesome, really cool stuff. So my first message was not like, "Here's my band." It was, "I really love your mission.
Yeah.
Here's a song recommendation that just happens to be my band."
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, I love that mission or whatever. So I just wanted to hop into that. So what's your larger discussion?
Yeah, my segue is that I recently heard this thing that people in San Francisco, the huge tech community, right? Like a lot of people in San Francisco are like, they're talking about like what is wrong with San Francisco as like a city and like community, and they're saying that there's too many tech people and there's not enough culture and artists and stuff like that. And I think it's like a bigger discussion.
Yeah.
These smaller artists and these cool people are what inspire so many others. Like tech people don't always want to talk to other tech people. They want to talk to these cool artists. They want to talk to the guy who's doing pottery, the guy who owns a coffee shop. Like there's so many cool things that like just walk outside and get out of your comfort zone, and you're going to find someone doing something cool. And like for me, I'm really happy that I am in a relationship and I'm going to get married to someone who doesn't have the same job as me, because I get to see a new perspective and I get to learn about something, and it's just so fascinating. And I know you experience the same thing. We work in healthcare, right? And we do video editing and whatnot, but your wife works for a TV station, and that's super cool. And so you guys have different conversations at home, and that's really cool. And I mean, I love that stuff.
Putting yourself in a bunch of different putting your hands in a bunch of different pies is way more fun,
it
right?
feels
Like
so good.
I have so many fucking niche interests. Like I love woodworking, and I love making music, playing guitar. I love basketball. I love video games. Exactly.
And,
yeah. So I just have all these fucking interests of like trying to do all these things, and it's like literally like jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Like that is way more fun than being the master of one thing and like only doing that thing.
Yeah. Like my fiance, she loves yoga. She loves books. Like those are two things that I am not interested in, but I listen to her talk about it, and it's cool. And I will sit and listen and learn. And
yoga is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, to be honest. And that's because of my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Sharing.
Yeah,
these
exactly.
things. Yeah.
Sharing this with me, and I don't have to tell people that I do it. I just can do it.
And don't get me wrong, I've tried to do yoga. I have a hard time with the concentration aspect of it.
That's my favorite part.
I cannot do it, and like I've tried at least 3 times. I really have. I've
I love that you're honest, but I've tried at least just 3 times. Yeah. After that, I just gave it up.
And with reading too, I said I'm not a big reader, but I do try to do it. Like I do try, to make an effort for it. My fiance and I, we've recently said, okay, like an hour before bed, we should start reading again. We should,
it's awesome.
Get into the habit of reading before bed, shutting the TV off and whatnot. And so, like, these things are important, and it goes back to the bigger discussion. Talk to people outside of your norm, you know? If you're a tech person, talk to a music person. If you're a music person, talk to a coffee guy. If you're a coffee guy, talk to a pottery
astronaut.
chick. Yeah. If you're an astronaut, talk to women.
And honestly, what you could do, you could just talk to Johnny Sims.
Sins.
What did I say? Johnny
Sims.
Johnny Sins. Talk to Johnny Sins.
Yeah. He does it all.
Yeah. I mean, he's been all of those things that you described.
Military guy, a doctor,
An
a
astronaut.
plumber, firefighter, astronaut, delivery guy.
Yeah. Johnny Sims. That sounds like a guitarist. But yeah, I'm with you 100%. I think as our world shrinks, we need to fight back and we need to break out of these like weird little comfort zones. Speaking as someone who barely leaves his house.
Yeah, no. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, and I'm throwing stones right now.
Bah, 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 bah. Fuck this glass house.
What if it's plexiglass? Then you don't have to really worry.
Then the rocks come back and hit you.
Yeah. Oh, my eye.
Yeah.
Rock.
Fuck, why am I always throwing rocks? Where are all these rocks coming from?
Oh, my dick.
That was a good spin.
I got it like double on that. Obviously not good enough.
Obviously doesn't matter. Also, if it lands on king for a day, the crown's in there. Quick draw.
You drew last time.
I
drew
Mitch McConnell finger banging a turkey, and got us in trouble. Someone from Mitch's personal staff reached out and was like, "That was fucking awesome.
That was awesome.
Can you draw more of those, please?" Actually, I'll pay you $300 for that drawing. So yeah, give me. Actually, you know what? I'll use my telephone. That way, you don't have to.
Okay.
Send me the footage later.
All right.
All right. So we got that. Oh God. Oh, I just took a photo. All right, Dylan. Here, hand me that mic and I'll hold it up for you.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. You still got that root beer candy.
I do. I don't want to break it because I'm afraid to break my teeth. Okay.
All right. So what do we got?
This is it's silly. That's all I have to say. I can't say if it's a person, place, thing, or whatever. I just have to say it's silly.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like that looks like some hips. I think I know where you're going, but I'm gonna let you keep drawing. Yep. I know what's happening.
Just,
Yeah, some detail work. I love that.
Accentuate,
Yeah, certain parts. I love that you can see Jack Skellington so clearly down there.
He's just in on it,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Just do what you're going to do.
I'm just, this is just how I draw. Normally, if it was with a
Very
pencil,
poorly.
I would just, very poorly. They got freakishly long arms. Holy shit.
So it's arms. That's cheating. Okay.
That's a thin neck. Holy shit. This is a freak of a character that I'm drawing.
And also, the head is going to be so tiny. All right. She got the yams. Is that Hannah Waddingham?
I gotta draw the teeth. No, it's Hannah Waddingham.
I mean, dude, spitting fucking, that is absolute spitting image.
Yeah, it's Hannah Waddingham. She's in Ted Lasso. Yes.
And also, she's the shame lady on Game of Thrones.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
And she's in Sex Education.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's Jackson Marchetti's mom.
Jackson Pollock's mom. The speckled.
Oh God, yeah. So yeah, we got that. I knew what you were doing.
Yams.
Instantly. Yes,
Yams.
Go look it up on TikTok. Yeah, I knew as soon as you drew the ramp, I was like, "Yep, I know it's coming." So that was pretty good. It was a good little quick draw.
Thank you.
Nice.
Usually, like when I draw, like if I draw a pencil, I do line a couple times, and then I find the ones that I don't like, and then I erase it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's what I was doing. But this is obviously a pen.
Duh. She does kind of look like a big-titted banshee, which is totally a good band name.
Big-titted banshee. Yeah. That was a good. Big titty banshee. Big TIDDY banshee.
Big titty banshee, or I'm thinking like big titted banshee, or big titted banshees.
Okay.
Or the big titty banshees, which with D's obviously.
D's.
Nuts. In Stardew Valley one time, we came back to a farm that we hadn't been on in a while, and there was a cow in there whose name was spelled TIDDIEZ.
Titties.
And so that's what we had named the cow, but we were in there in case he was like,
Titties?
why did we name this cow to Diaz? Because it looked like Diaz, you know? Yeah. So to Diaz is what we always think of when we think of titties. Oh my God, that's great. I say spin the wheel. Let's give it one more spin and let's see. The wheel never lies. Ooh, baby. King for a day. Give me a second. I'll go get the crown. I bestow upon you the crown. And you may be king for exactly one day.
Okay. Thank you. King for a day. I thought about this while I was driving over here today, actually.
Okay.
We need to get railroad tracks off the regular roads.
Okay. I can see
that. King for a day, I'm making sure all railroad tracks, either they're going over or the roads are going over the railroad tracks, so we don't have any more of those intersections. I hate getting stopped behind a train. I feel like I have the worst luck with it. I really do. Like, anytime I try to go anywhere, I feel like a train is just going to stop.
So Casey has a problem. She goes directly down that way, right? The Waller fucking train tracks.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
And it's only at 8:00 and 5:00.
Yep.
Why the fuck are your trains running there?
There's a
Not
midday
a good time.
one too. There it happens midday as well.
The worst times for fucking trains.
I think it's literally like 8, 12, and 5. I literally think it is.
That's dumb. Don't do that. That's not a good time for trains.
Yeah.
I hate to be the asshole to say it. I can't believe no one on your team has brought it up, but don't fucking run your trains at 8, 12, and 5. That's heavy traffic times. 7, 11, and 4. Done. Solve the problem.
Here's my proposition. It's going to create more jobs. More jobs. They're going to have to build the ramps.
Build more
or
ramps.
whatever. Yeah. And more things are going to get there on time. Things are going to get done faster because the trains are on time and you're getting to your job on time instead of you're not late because of the train anymore.
It's a win fucking win.
There you go. King for a day. I bestow upon you.
I love this little dinkity boy over here. This is the dinkitiest crown. I love it
though.
so
it's
much.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny.
It makes you feel powerful.
It does. King in the castle.
I should have been thinking of something, but I just kind of wasn't. But as king for a day, I think what I would like to do is standardize everything.
Okay.
Now, and by that, I don't mean like everything is the same, but what I mean is like when you go into a gas station, you should be able to get the same shit.
No exclusive Mountain Dews.
No, yeah, I mean, like, I think as like a store you could be, but like, and I understand like Kroger layouts, like all grocery store layouts should be the same. Gas station layouts
So
should
you're
be
thinking
the same.
the produce should always be on the right side when you enter in.
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
We pick one and we stick with it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm
I
down
don't
for
want to
that.
like blah 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 blah
I'm
blah.
down for that. It kind of goes back to my toilet.
Yeah.
You know, my toilet conundrum.
Standardization
Yeah.
is the key to keeping the trains running on time. That was good. That was a good train. Full circle. Trains.
Railroads. Synergy.
Synergy. Science. Yeah, so I would definitely want to increase standardization on a lot of shit that is unstandard. Because you're like, where the fuck is everything? I can't find anything. What the fuck? Why is this different here, but it's the same here, blah, 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 blah. Why is this that? You're like, fuck that. It just all needs to be the same.
No, I agree with you 100%. I think the grocery store thing and the gas station thing is very key. I think that's the one we need to hone in on if we're going to pick like a specific one.
Exactly, yeah.
Store synergy.
Yep, store layout and store parking lots. Why the fuck is that Leestown Road parking lot the worst goddamn parking lot? You know what I mean? Fix it. Just make it as good as Beaumont parking lot. You have the space and ability.
So going to the, bringing up nostalgia with this idea, as we always do on the Wicked Gnome Show, I always thought my Target when I was younger, the Target that I went to, was the only Target to exist. So when I went in a different Target one time as a kid, and it was a different layout, I think I had like a fucking conniption, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wrecks your shit, man.
Yeah. And I was like, why are the greeting cards here? They're not supposed to be here. Electronics are supposed to be here. And that really fucks you up as a kid.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't like that there's two Targets in Lexington. There might be a third there's a third, but that one doesn't count. The one on campus, that one doesn't count. The Hamburg one and the one by the mall need to be the same thing. They just needs to be copy and pasted.
Yes.
Because I hate when I walk in and I'm like, where the fuck am I? They're opposite.
Reversed.
Yeah, they are reversed.
And it was fucked because I was just at the Hamburg Target this past weekend. And I'm like, where the fuck is everything?
You're like, am I on Mars?
Exactly. And you get out and you're like, oh, yes, right here is where the checkout's on the other end of the fucking store.
You're like, why am I in tampons right now?
Oh, my God. I just want to leave. But they did have a lot of cool shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Is like when this happens, it makes like the quest to find the bathroom.
Yep.
There is no more quest. Everyone knows where the bathrooms are.
Where's the bathroom? Just go.
I hate having to ask.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I
My
have to
tummy
poop. I got
a little boy tummy.
I got some gorgonzola at dinner, and I'm about to shit my pants.
I drank a pilk earlier.
I drank a pilk, and I could shit my asshole inside out. Can you direct me to the nearest bathroom? If not, I will shit in the floor. I'm sorry.
I will hover over your trash can.
Sir, this is a Target. Oh, fucking hell. Well, you know what? Listen, we may not be kings for a day, but when you get right down to it, we're the little guy. We make the fucking rules, okay? Don't ever forget that we're the ones in charge.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground have more effect than people in the towers in their hoity-toity fucking towers.
I know. I wrote a song about it. It's called King of Nothing. You should check it out on December 16th when my band's album releases. It's all about that same concept.
I don't see that over there on the...
Sorry, the working title was Wiggle for that one.
Okay.
It's a good one. But literally that same concept.
Okay.
Climbing up that ivory tower to pull your ass out. So let's do that.
Yep.
Little man, rise up.
For sure.
You and me. Let's do it. King forever. All of us. Yeah, so you feel pretty good? Would you like to spin the wheel one more time, or you think we're good? Just do one more. Just one more. What else are we doing? TV and film.
TV and film. It's the holidays. What are you going to be watching, Kenny?
You know what I'm going to be watching.
Christmas,
You know it.
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. Copyright striking.
It is my favorite Christmas movie. Have to watch
really
it every year. I think we're going to watch it tonight while we decorate our Christmas tree.
Nice. We just put our Christmas tree up.
Yep.
So that's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to watch Muppet Christmas Carol again, because that is probably my favorite Christmas movie. Just gets me instantly in the spirit.
Yep.
So good. I know I talked about it last episode. Love it so damn much. So I'm going to do that. Christmas Story is always just one to have on in the background. You can't leave that out, right? And also It's a Wonderful Life is one of those ones that just like, if it's on, and we're going to watch it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's always just, it's a good one. And let's get real. I saw a clip about Elf this morning, and like how, like that came out 2003. Like, I mean, that just instantly became a classic. What other Christmas movie
is an instant
classic? We literally just mentioned a bunch of movies that are really old.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
You know? And then Elf, which came out in 2003 and is like literally a perfect classic Christmas movie.
I'm having a hard time thinking of a movie that came after Elf and that had a Christmas movie that came after Elf that had that much of a cultural impact.
Go ahead. We'll wait. There isn't one.
I do, like, if anyone has a comment, like, I would be definitely interested to see what that would be. Like,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Comment. Go ahead.
Polar Express, maybe?
Polar Express sucks. I walked out of the movie theater at Polar Express.
No, you didn't.
I did, actually.
Did you really?
It was weird. I was with a girlfriend.
Oh.
And we were in like a middle school, and it just like, nah, I don't want to watch it. You know, I was like, I actually don't like to do that. I don't like to do And then actually, the hot scene, the hot chocolate scene,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about it with our friend Callie, whose podcast, the Foodies Reviewing Movie Podcast, which I was just on an episode. So so you have to check that out. But we were talking about Ernest Saves Christmas, which is a great one, but it also came out in 1988, so still an old one. But that's a weird fucking scene. Polar Express is weird.
It does have like an uncanny valley aspect to it. Yeah.
I just don't. It ain't as good as Elf. You know.
I definitely agree, but I feel like I feel like a lot of people really like it. I feel like I'm definitely not one of the people who is like gung ho about it. So I don't know.
One episode of TV, like a really good TV episode, Christmas episode, the Community episode with the claymation is really good. Check that one out. It's a really good one.
We're gonna cut what I'm about to say. I need you to cut what I'm about to say. But you know where I'm going to go with this, and it has to do with Community?
Yes. Honestly, you don't even have to say it.
Okay. All right, yeah.
We know exactly what he's talking about, and yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Community's got some good Christmas content, you know? Think about yams.
Well, I'm going to be honest. That person, I wouldn't categorize them as yams.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Braveheart, though.
We all know. Pete Davidson's got them yams. Oh, God. Right. Well, yeah, that was TV and film. We're going to put it to bed.
Did I even... Oh, Christmas Vacation. That's what I said. Yeah, Christmas Vacation.
Did you want to say anything else about TV and film? Christmas movies, Christmas TV shows, Christmas TV episodes?
So... My fiance and I, we have our crazy movie list. We have a couple of Christmas movies on there, like that I have not seen Love Actually. So Love Actually, we're gonna be watching that one.
It's really good. People like, we gotta watch around Christmas, and it's like, I mean, yeah, it is.
Also,
like,
The Holiday as well. I haven't seen that one, the Jack Black one. Jack Black, Cameron Diaz. I think they one goes to England, the other comes to America.
I haven't seen that one, but yeah.
We love good. Jack Black.
We're big fans.
Yeah, we're big stans.
I honestly, if Jack Black could hear my music, I think he'd love it. So
he probably would. He would.
I think he'd love this show. Let's get Jack Black on this fucking show.
Jack Black he's just a national
He's just so
treasure.
cool.
Man, he's not. Wait, we're gonna do some crossover here. Him and Kel might be the soda gods. I don't even know if Jack Black drinks soda, but
He
it doesn't
have
matter.
to.
He
Yes.
doesn't. Yeah.
He is our God,
Yeah.
our Lord and Savior, Jackathy Blackison. Praise be to Mountain Dew Spark, the God of soda. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah. So Jack Black also last holiday actually isn't that bad. It's got Queen Latifah in it, and Cuba Gooding Jr. So
Does that have Jack Black in it too?
no.
Oh.
But when people say the holiday, I think of the last holiday
holiday.
with Queen Latifah and Cuba Gooding Jr. because she thinks she's about to die. It's kind of fucked up.
Damn.
We have a lot of these movies and TV shows that are like, your doctor fucked up and told you were gonna die.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, healthcare system.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh
Well,
my God. Hey, listen. Thank you for watching.
thank you guys.
We couldn't
for
do
watching.
this if the 27 of you didn't make us keep doing it.
That's true.
And we thoroughly appreciate your support, and that's why we're gonna put together one hell of a Christmas episode for you on December 21st. Very Wicked Christmas. We can't wait for it to not live up to the hype. Whoa! But you know what? We're gonna have fun either way.
Yeah. That's what this
It's gonna be
fucking
fun.
shit
You know,
is.
What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly. So, you guys have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week, a good rest of your month, and a good rest of your year.
Yes.
Happy holidays.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Brian. That was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
It's our friend. What? Yeah.
Well,
filming. As of
2
filming.
weeks ago. No, 1 week ago. Yes. I got my times mixed up.
We had friends who have had birthdays in the past.
Yeah. Happy birthday to
Happy
everyone.
birthday to you. Smoothie brain, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
It's like in Frosty the Snowman. He's like,
Happy
Happy birthday. The soup was tasty.
It was indeed. Bye. Gerald!
Well, he said some racist shit, dude.
That would be so funny.
Smooth your brain.